Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for joining me here. These are the December readings. Where has the year gone? It's just flown by, but we'll be very glad to see the end of this year, no doubt. Now, this is a general and love reading, everyone. You can also watch it and in relation to what your moon sign is, what is your ascendant, and also if you're watching this video for matters of love or prosperity, you can check out your Venus sign reading as well. For those of you that are familiar, obviously, with your Venus, your natal Venus in your own birth chart, as well as that for Mars. Mars is the effort we put forward. It's what we strive to accomplish. And whatever we desire and we are very passionate about, that's what Mars is. It's that driving force. That's what Mars is. So it relates to what we want to get accomplished. You can watch your Mars sign as well. Now, I am offering for Christmas and up until Christmas Day, everyone, I'm offering a 10% off my original prices on all my services. I will have the link beneath the video. So those of you that are interested to get a reading in relation to any services on my channel, any services, I should say, on my website, send me out an email so I can send you the link for payment, because obviously it is at a 10% discount. So do not purchase straight off my website. Send me an email with the code 2022 so that you can get your 10% discount. Those of you that go ahead and make the purchases, obviously you don't get the discount. So email me with the code 2022, tell me which reading you're after, and I will send you the link with a 10% discount. Okay, so all my services are on special. I did not start this special with Black Friday. I thought Christmas is more of the the season of gifts and giving and generosity, showing your love through acts of kindness. So that's why I'm announcing the 10% discount. As I said, this discount will last until Christmas Day. That's when the offer closes. So get your orders in if you are interested. Okay, first come, first served. The more work, the more you're going to have to wait for your reading. The more orders, the more you're going to have to wait longer. So get your orders in fast. All right. I would also advise that it's a good time to get a reading on 2022 and what the year holds. Okay, so those that are interested in the year ahead, again, you'll have that discount, but send me out your email with the code 2022 so that you can get the discount. All right, I'm going into the signs now. I will be extending these readings through the links beneath the video. Okay, so those of you that are on Patreon, obviously you get it for free. You get all the readings for free. Thank you to all my patrons, those who are supporting me through Patreon, and those that are interested, again, you can get the link beneath the video. Thank you so much. Let's go on to the readings. And I'm wishing you a happy end to the year 2021. I'm going to enjoy seeing the back of this year. I do wish you all the best for 2022. Stay close, stay supported. Love is the main driving force that we need to be coming from. Love, brotherhood, sisterhood, togetherness, and a sense of family. All right, let's go on to the readings. Hello, hello, dear Pisces, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. This is your December general and love reading, and I will be extending this reading through the links beneath the video. Okay, this is an eclipse month. We've got a solar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius, in another sister sign, mutable energy, which logically squares you, dear Pisces. So it's putting you a little bit in a difficult position where challenges, you know, the fated things that are going on are challenging you to make the changes in your life, whatever new changes they are. So I'm wishing you well. We know that solar eclipses are very potent. They're all about new beginnings. So let's see, dear Pisces, I'm calling on Spirit. See if Spirit can give us clarity of what's roughly going on for the Piscean people. Pisces, please, Spirit, in the month of December of 2021. As I've been saying to a lot of you, with Jupiter entering your sign at the end of the year, beginning of 2021, it's going to be quite the year for you. Let's see past, present, and future potentially for Pisces, please, Spirit. So let's look at the past. So you've been the Hermit. You've been dealing, I mean, this is Virgo. This would be, for many of you, your relationship house. Relationships to many people. King of Swords can speak to speaking your truth, but also King of Swords can be truths, but also severing ties. This would be Aquarian energy. So we've got Virgo and Aquarius. Could be Gemini, could be Libra, I suppose. And we've got a King of Wands. So a King of Swords and a King of Wands. King of Wands doesn't look too happy here. This would be a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Let's look at the now. We have the Two of Pentacles. So, Two of Pentacles is things being up in the air. You're needing to make a choice. Ten of Swords does speak to an ending. This is the focal point. Ten of Swords. You have been hurt. There is an ending here. You've gone through a lot. Some of you could be going through legalities. The Hermit could also be a legal advisor. You could also be seeking guidance through someone that's spiritual, tarot reader, astrologer. And we've got the Death card. You see, there is an ending. There is an ending. Let's look at the potential future, which could be, I mean, the three cards in the now would be December, I suppose near future, could be the beginning of 2022 or the latter part of December. So we've got the Ace of Wands, which is beautiful to see. Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. So the light comes on, you move towards what it is that you want to create, manifest, desire. You're desiring some truths. You're desiring a new beginning. This could also be a new sexual connection. You could be dealing with a Sagittarian, which would be the King of Wands here. And we've got the Seven of Cups, which does speak to doors opening. Now, it could be a Sagittarian or someone that's also got planets in Scorpio. Scorpio and Sag are next to each other. So you could be dealing with either. I do feel that the Seven of Cups is more so your energy. We've got the Page of Swords, which is also Gemini, another mutable sign, which is the North Node. So many of you have become uncomfortable as the eclipses have been happening in a challenging position for you. What's this Page of Swords, this messenger? What is, you've been going through a chapter of learning, or you will be communicating some truths. There could also be a child involved here. Remember that the Page of Swords is also a student. And we've got the Queen of Rods, which would be connected or connecting with this King of Wands, King of Rods. We've got the Seven of Swords, so some stealth, secrecy, some matters that haven't been communicated or someone's been trying to hide them from you. I do feel more than likely you could be the Queen of Wands. You are showing up as quite passionate at this time, connecting with a fire sign, maybe a very strong sexual connection. That the Death card, I mean, this is an ending, and we know it's the Ace of Swords. In actual fact, that Page of Swords is probably holding. So you could be also looking for information connected to a King of Swords. Whoever this is someone who could probably wears a uniform, or someone who's more about their intellect, someone who you've been dealing with, communicating with, maybe truths, maybe lies. But we know the Seven of Cups is also the Piscean energy, which Pisces does speak to confusion. It can speak to an illusion. But this can also speak to an ending, a potential ending that opens up doors for you. And it's happening in divine timing. You could also be communicating with someone that it could be at a physical distance to you as well. Because we've got Temperance here, which does speak to healing. It also speaks to, Spirit communicating with you that things will play out the way they're meant to. And you will be given choices. Your patience will also be rewarded here. I could see with the Death card, it hasn't been easy for you at all. Let's take your Karma Dharma card and see what's going on. Two of Pentacles is a juggling act. Things being up in the air. Trying to find your footing, your balance. Maybe even working two jobs for those of you that are going through major challenges. Ten of Swords being the focal point. And the Hermit also could be a doctor, as well as the King of Swords. There could be people who work, the Hermit would be more a holistic healer. The King of Swords could also be a surgeon. I don't know if some of you, on another level, you may have lost someone that was dear to you. You may have suffered a loss. Let's see what your Karma Dharma card is. And we've got the Chariot. The Chariot speaks to moving forward momentum, overcoming challenges, and successfully making the moves you're called to make. You've been put in charge here. Remember that the Chariot holds two horses. Again, it's about choice. Not knowing what to do. Not knowing what to do and where to go. But you have been soul searching. You've grown spiritually. Maybe through a difficult connection, a difficult challenge. What's going on for Pisces in the month of December, please, Spirit? What's going on for Pisces? We've got the Key, which can speak to escaping from a blockage, getting out of imprisonment or a difficult cycle in your life, finding a solution. This could also be the challenges that you've been going through have made you grow spiritually. Some of you are connecting more now to Spirit. You have been enlightened, or you've been guided by Spirit here. Oh my God, there is the snake. So the snake speaks to an enemy, speaks to animosity, it speaks to forbidden. But it also speaks to poisons and elixir. This can speak to sex, a sexual connection as well. So we've got a Mars-ruled divine masculine here, which could be a Scorpio, could also have Sagittarius. The snake usually speaks to a third person, usually a female, but doesn't have to be. This speaks to sexuality for me, a sexual attraction, maybe even a forbidden sexual attraction. And we've got the mountain here. The mountain speaks to blockages, difficulties, or ending a difficult chapter again in your life. Number 21, it's Mars in Aries. Someone's needing to have the courage. This is like a standstill, sort of being stuck. It's a hurdle that you need to overcome. This could also speak to someone, a divine masculine. I don't know if it's you. It's more than likely someone you're dealing with. Now, I'm going to say for some of you that are not choosing between two, this could also be someone who's done the dirty on you. If this is another side, the King of Rods to the King of Swords, then you could be putting an end. And there could be another fire sign, a new connection that could be coming through for you. So if you have been dealing with someone that's committed adultery, someone that brought in a third person, another divine feminine here, that could be what, a karmic chapter that is ending in your life that you are dealing with. Some of you could be moving house. With a Chariot, could speak to being challenged to move towards a new place, a new beginning, with the Ace of Wands here. Let's take a few more cards and see what's going on. The fortune telling cards we'll take now. Remember, I will be expanding this reading, taking a lot more tarot, more messages. What's going on for Pisces, please, in December? We have the mature man. We have the great fortune, which reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. And we've got courtship. This is a new connection. Logically, this is something that fate, a new connection, a new relation, a new partnership is being brought in for you. Okay, the courtship reminds me of the Two of Cups, where this could speak to a physical meeting or, a relationship at the beginning stages. Now, the mature man, is a number 5. It does remind me very much of the Hierophant card. The mature man could also be the Hermit, someone that is an advisor. The mature man is also number 5. Hierophant would speak to a commitment or to a marriage or a spiritual teacher, someone that shows up for you and in your life that is guiding you out of this darkness and giving you hope that doors will open, giving you a sense of something that you've imagined or that you've dreamed of or want to create. Even though there's conflict, it gives you lots of choices here. And we've got message, so there's something about a message coming through, and it's probably got to do with the Page of Swords. Let's see what's going on in love for Pisces. I'm wondering if the mature man would be someone like the Emperor, if this is another person in your life. The Emperor would be someone very sexual. So, the Martian ruled divine masculine here. Remember that the Emperor is someone very temperamental, someone who could be in a position of power and using their power upon others. We know that this is someone very much about the physicality, a physical connection, a sexual connection. What's going on in love for Pisces in December? We have just breathe. We've got the Four of Swords, which is saying that you need to heal. You've come out of a heartbreak. Three of Swords can speak to a love triangle, a choice between two, disappointment. Let's see what the Gaia Oracle has for you, dear Pisces. Scorpio here also has got to do with a sexual connection. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We've got 3 cards, but we will take the top card only. And it says purification, water. So let's read that a little bit. Emotional cleansing, rejuvenation, number 32, which also equals a 5. So a 5 being the Hierophant and Taurus. Could speak to a marriage or difficult changes that you're going through. Let's read it. This card signifies healing and rejuvenation, which comes as a result of emotional cleansing. In the coming days, you may experience some emotional turmoil, deep feelings that you thought you had already dealt with or previously resolved resurface seemingly out of nowhere. Do not be concerned, for a profound healing is taking place, and at the end of this process, you will feel all the better for it. The lady featured on this card emerges from the deep waters of her emotions into the light of a new day. Emotionally cleansed and rejuvenated, she is now ready to move fully into her power, free of the emotional baggage that she previously carried. So it looks like in the month of December, you will be dealing with difficult emotions that will be resurfacing. You're still going through healing for many of you with the Four of Swords. And it looks like you're looking into your shadow. So all that purification with the water. And I'm going to say also that there could be a Cancerian person or a Scorpio person that is helping you through this change. Now we've also got the sun behind this woman. So the sun does speak to the ego. It speaks to healing again, healing your heart, ready to go out and meet new people, especially with the courtship card. There's a message coming through which will make you feel as though there's great luck here. So we've got an 8 and a 4 is 12, 17 and 7 is 19. So there's that 19 again is the sun card. Maybe you were dealing with someone that had a very strong ego. You know, ego in healthy doses is great, but too much ego is not healthy at all. So I do feel here with a great fortune, which is like the Wheel of Fortune, says that the wheel is turning in your favor. The mature man can speak to you having gone through a maturing process as well. This could be a father figure for others of you, someone that is supporting you at this time, right? All right, dear Pisces, so I do see here, because the Death card is not an easy process, and neither is the Ten of Swords. I mean, all these swords in your back. I'm going to say that obviously for some of you, you may have been a second choice to someone and they've made a choice on someone else, which felt as though you've been stabbed in the back here. So the process of transformation and change you're going through, Now again, as I said, you could be going through a mourning process, because the Hermit could also pose as a doctor. The King of Swords could be a surgeon. Remember that the Ace of Rods is like a new beginning. It's like something that's flourishing. It's like spring is blooming. But I do feel that spring will come, because the Ace of Wands is obviously a seed that you're planting right now. And that seed, I would say, is germinating, because even with the Hermit here, which is all about soul searching, you have been soul searching. You've been dealing with difficult energies here. And remember, we had the Queen of Wands here. So King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, maybe they've been, what sits between them, what holds them in separation or not together, could be truths or communication. And I'm going to say also that for some of you, you haven't been given, you've been dealing with someone that has not given you the clarity on how they feel about you emotionally. Maybe you've been dealing with someone that was just more inclined towards sexuality. So some of you could be pulling the plug on that and saying, okay, it's time for change. I'm worth more than that. Okay, because here with the courtship, it does remind me of the Two of Cups. So this does scream to me a new, more emotional relationship and connection. Expect messages and truths to come through. Could also be that there's a new sense of beginnings here for you, because you're going through, as I said, a purging process, an emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. Rejuvenation speaks to newness. Remember, even the Death card, it's like peeling one layer off at a time. And what comes after the Death card is the Ace of Rods. Now, I want to say also, for one of you may be out there, that you may have been in a sexual relationship where someone deceived you. I mean, the Ace of Wands, I don't know why, it screams pregnancy to me. And this may have been really hard for you, where someone may have left you, may have bailed out on you because they were not ready. I do see you going through a lot of changes. Alright, dear Pisces, so many doors open here, as we could see with the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups could be a very magical moment for you, where many doors open and things may be up in the air, but it's as though you're, watching, you're at a certain window, you're window shopping, and you've got lots of things that you will be given through great fortune. I feel that the changes, the difficult changes, are leaving you at this point. And there is even the snake again, which speaks to changes. Okay, the negativity is leaving you. It's all about taking action, moving towards what you desire, what you can create. And some of you are leaving a major karmic chapter in your life. Maybe something that was going on around July of this year, the 7th month, nevertheless, because even the snake is a 7, and we've got the message news. This could also speak to legalities. For those of you that are going through divorce, this could be you being released from an old relationship. And 7 again with a Chariot. 3 7s are 21. 777 does speak to an angel number. So I will leave it there. I'm wishing you well. As I said, I will be continuing this reading, expanding it. You can get the links beneath the video. For those of you that will not be joining me on the extended reading, I'm wishing you a wonderful month of December. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and a happy new 2022. I will be back Look after yourselves. Love and light.